Alright, it's the next day. I deleted the oiler, and to be honest, I'm not sure exactly how much of this I filmed and I didn't film and how much I got. It's kind of like weird, like some things like, you know, you repeat over and over. And anyway, so I'm like done. I got the lower unit back on, got the prop back on, hooked up the fuel, made sure I didn't have any leaks anywhere, and put some water, you know, in the tub. I mean, I got it going on, right? So then I fired up, and I was gonna do like a final video and tell Jim to come get his motor, and I could start working on his next one. And then, like, it's just not doing right. Like, I had to hit my primer solenoid a couple times to get fuel down in the engine, and then it would fire right up. And there, at one point, it ran pretty good for a while, and this wasn't quite all the way to there, you know. And anyway, it was weird. It wasn't working right. So then I went over to the throttle just to give it some more fuel. And I noticed that when I pull it on this, see, like there would be neutral, right? When I pull it on this, notice that our arm for our, you know, for our trigger is not moving at all, not at all. So it's not even moving, you know, at all. So this would be our stop timing. And this should be our advanced timing. So then I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute, this was all the way advanced. So, you know, luckily we didn't give it any gas, because even though we gave it some gas, it drowned it out because our link and sync is not correct. So, you know, nothing seems to be dragging there. But then I'm looking at this, and I'm guessing that the spring is off inside here, because that's why this is not moving. There is a spring in here that kind of helps, you know, you see that arm is not moving at all. So plan is take this apart and just put my peepers in there to try to figure out, you know, what's happening, because basically we're done with the motor. And I put a new fuel pump on it, put a new filter, even though the filter is dirty, it's brand new filter. And what else? I got all the oil out of the tank, and just took this and released that bottom hose that comes out of the oil tank, and then I just drained it into a milk jug. Got the front cover back on, chaps are back on. Checked our fuel fitting. We got fuel flow all the way up. So the problem would be in here, I believe. So I'm gonna take this off this morning and see if I can figure out what's happening in here, because I think inside here is yeah. Anyway, so I'll come along for the ride and maybe we can figure this out together. It's very hot. It's gotta go back underneath the truck. It's heavy. Very heavy. Alright. Gotta like push it under here. Got this key so nobody can steal it, I guess. Is this right? Oh, there it goes. Alright, I gotta drop it first. Little cable comes down. That's out. Got 2 short arms. It's pretty hot. All the way up. No, we're not doing that. Let's back it back just a little bit. It's got this thing. I guess nobody can steal your spare tire. There he is. Going like that. They're going like this. There it goes. I don't know. I think you could turn, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, hopefully this will make sense. When I first looked at it last night, I was like, this doesn't make sense here, people. Makes me think that maybe it had been off at one time. Or it just broke, I don't know. I wouldn't use an impact on this. That's a blue Loctite on it, looks good. So I kind of feel like it's never been off, but what happened? There's just a big washer on the back side, which will be fun to get back on. And then looks like a little bushing here. Now plastic bushing. And so we got a few different problems here. Let's see. So I might pop that off just so it doesn't break. This is silicone lubricant. Won't hurt nothing. Just take off this. See, I feel spring tension, but it's not right. Not taking it all off. I may have to though. I think that's just where that had that blue Loctite. Yeah. There we go. Now let's see if it'll. And moves it then. Alright, so now it's moving. Alright, so now Oh, thank God, because it was really whacked out. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to recheck my timing since I found that out, because that may not be right now. See, now I know that is, but I don't know about my idle timing. Might be completely off. So this is going to be like way in, I think. Anyway, so let me get spark plug extractor and set up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got set up now where I can got that spring fixed in here. So now I'm gonna cut this off because it's not used anyway. It's just kind of in the way. I want that just dang. I don't know why it just bothers me. I got my spark checker, so my coils are grounded out. Got my timing light, so I'm on number 1. You can see now. See how it springs back. So this is forward, and I go all the way wide open, and it springs back. So I'm thinking I'm going to check this and see, make sure that we're in time. So again, reference idle spark 6 degrees before top dead center to 2 degrees after top dead center at 300 RPMs. And then maximum spark is 20 degrees before top dead center at 300 RPMs, which is automatically reduced to 18 degrees before top dead center. And then it says we're going to adjust this between 5 thousandths and 20 thousandths off the throttle cam. So, just going to hook up my power here to the timing light. And then I got my remote start, and I got this. And we're just going to see where we're at. Since that moved, you know, somebody took that off and it's got screwed up, so. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not getting good. Just kind of getting it every once in a while. So maybe I need to adjust my oil. Oh yeah. It kind of comes loose. So. Whoa. We have to get a little piece of tape. Just trying to be gentle with it because she's old. It's hot. Alright, now let's see if I get a better deal on it now. Whoa! Come on. Yeah, so that's showing 0. That's alright. So think about it. 6 and 0 is what? So we got 6 and then 2. So we're looking for 2 degrees after before top dead center. That's what I think we're shooting for. Let me see what timing marks I made. Alright, what did I do? Yeah. So there's my marks. There's my window. I'm shooting for that number 2. So I could wipe this off and then put 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can get to it right. Yeah, we can't. Okay, so we just need to know that I need to shoot more of it in the middle of this. So anyway, I guess that's my fault, but it's not a big deal. They would have got it and been like, Jim would have got it and been like, this thing don't run. You know? Let's make sure they're hand tight. So I'm hoping I don't have to pull that off again. Alright, so now, let's see, we need a wrench and a screwdriver. So what is this? I bet it's like a 10 mil. Yeah, it's 10 mil. So this is your idle stop. That's what that is. So let's just do this again. And then see where we gotta go. Kind of hard to stand up here. So we got, I'm trying to come out, I think. Let's see which direction we go. Okay, so that was the wrong direction. Let's see where that is. Okay, that's still not right. Huh. I'm just trying to use a screwdriver to hold it tight since I don't have any cables. Oh yeah, that's still way.
Sarah.
Need to change it. Figure out which way we gotta go. Sorry, should know this, so don't. Yeah, I think that's like almost dead on. I'm gonna go in just like a hair more. That should give me a little more, I think. I mean, just a hair more, believe it or not. So I was going the right way the first time. We can lock this down. So now, I believe we need to come in quite a bit with this. So we got to sync up our carburetors, you know. way in. I was calling this the idle screw, but that's alright. We may have to adjust our linkage. I'll answer that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and check my wide open throttle. That'd be wide open, man. And I think if I remember right, I had to do something like this. So that's like 21. It's gonna have to come back, or it's gotta go in. It's definitely not right. So I gotta kind of hold it against here. Put my fingers like this and turn this key. It's not easy to do. How did I do it before? So we're a little bit before, so I think we gotta go the other direction. Try that. Okay, so that's not right either. Alright, so now I need to go back to this idle position and check it. Because this will be all the way out. It's all the way to stop. Alright, I got a C&O Marine business card. I like those guys. I'm just going to put it between the thing and here and this thing, and then you're going to turn this and lock her down. Get you some good eyeballs so you can see. You don't have to be super tight, just tight. Alright, and that's about as close as we're going to get. I think we can put our spark plug back in and see if it'll bark off and if we fixed our problem. See, now it's wide open. Come back. We're back. We should fix our timing issue. She had quite a bit. What's going on? Why? Just want to get fuel for some reason. Very strange. It's almost like it's not firing on all three. And that it was just super flooded. I don't know. I don't know, fellas. Very close. Like at this point, you know, you gotta do it by ear. Plus, you got compression now, so I mean, you might have changed a little bit. Yeah, I think it's gonna go just a hair more. Severely flooded. Alright, well this one's got me a little baffled. Check the timing. I did leave that check valve. Could be messing us up. Plugs. It was L78Vs. So only thing I have is some QL78Vs are brand new. Honestly, that should even run better than the other one. So here goes nothing, I guess. Let's see if it's still together. It's pumped up. It's kind of like we don't have any spark. Yeah, it's like we don't have spark. So we got spark. We're not getting fuel. What's going on here? So this was all the way back. I'm just messing with this, people. I'm trying to figure this out. So this was all the way back. I'm just messing with this, people. I'm trying to figure this out. You know, so I'm gonna dial that way back in. And I did what they said for the carb, but somehow we're off. Oh yeah, so now this is way off. So what is going on? Yes, somehow now our timing is way off.
I can't remember.
You can't remember.
Yeah. On the way, like you head towards Walsh, you know, down the right over by Heidel.
What, did he have a bunch of stuff always laying out or what?
Yeah, he was a mechanic, remember? He always had stuff.
No, I don't remember that.
No.
A long time ago, man.
Man, you
That
gotta
was
get
a long time
You gotta
ago.
get it together, man.
Get it together.
Yeah,
Man, I'm making mud over here too.
I know it.
I gotta just looked at my wires for my charger there. I'm like, yeah, come on.
Cool. Well, that'll be the job for tomorrow. Is to move my motor up an inch.
Well, you can pull the thing off and test that.
But that means that I gotta freaking
Do something.
do something, and I don't want to do something right
You don't
now.
want to do anything?
No. No. No.
No.
No.
Oh, Lord, please help us with this motor. What's going on, man? Give us some love here. Get this up.
Man, Jeff,
So you're not laying in the mud.
you may just move this up. You know, and then
It's
take
already-
it out and see how it runs, and then
It's already faster than I want to go. You know,
Yeah,
but
but
I know that it would help a bunch.
oh yeah.
Alright, so I put that back. The only thing I haven't done is went from straight from here to straight through there.
Is this thing on?
Well, of course it's on.
Well, you've been recording me? That ain't fair.
Barely 2 minutes and we ain't even talked about nothing.
That ain't fair.
Come on.
That's like video capturing.
Well, you never know if you want to get in it or if you don't want to get in it. So I just say, well, I'm going to turn it on. If he gripes about it, I just take it out. What?
Oh.
Oh.
So like a cartoon drive-by.
Cartoon drive-by.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Where's my box?
Yeah, I'd tear into that right now, but it's looking like it's gonna rain.
It's like, I mean, it's got spark. I just checked it. This thing's getting weird.
You're always checking.
Come on, bark off. I want you to bark off. Alright, figured it out. I rebuilt that fuel pump and rechecked my work, and also I deleted that check valve that we have on here. I'm going straight from my tank. So just killed it. So now I've got to set that car pickup with a screwdriver, and then that'll be done. And then we'll check it. We'll replace that. Anyway, we're gonna replace that. Get my C&O Marine. Yeah, it wasn't getting fuel. I was like, man, kind of seemed like it wasn't getting spark, wasn't getting fuel, wasn't getting something. Anyway, that should just fire us right back up, for sure. On that one. What a tricky dude that is. Alright fellas, we're going to see if we can beat the rain. We're going to play Beat the Rain. Anyway, I got to put this front plate back on. And then hopefully we're done. This was a little bit temperamental. But I made a mistake. I want to go back and make sure we fix our mistakes. So one of the diaphragms on the fuel pump was in it, or there's a gasket or diaphragm, and I had them in the wrong location. Probably should have just shot this, but she's all fixed up now. And so I was going straight with my fuel connector, but I added in his fuel connector because you want to be able to kill the engine. Like at the end of a season, you pull it out and then you just let it run until it runs out of fuel. That's how you won't have fuel just sitting in your carburetor. You know, you just run them out every year, and then when you start it back, they'll start right up. Now up north, you're going to have to fog them and maybe do all kinds of stuff, I guess. I guess the moisture content in the air there is worse. I don't know. Definitely, if you run it out of fuel, it's definitely a good thing. So, when you're done using it for the year, just run it out of fuel. Make sure I got my kill wire where I can get to it. And pump up the volume, pump up the volume. We're going to connect our connector. I heard it snap. Oh. Huh. Can't tell if it's got okay, I'm not seeing any fuel. Maybe we do. Just dropping that right on my. Alright, we may have had a connector problem all along too. See if it runs out of fuel. It was good. I think if it was running out of fuel, it would off. It is. See if it runs So I'm straight to the fuel pump, but I am using the connector. Smoke a little more than normal, but 50 to 1 straight to it. The boiler that they basically use for trying to come up with emission standards, so you're basically bypassing that. I don't think there's any laws against that. I guess if there is, let me know. I'll quit doing them. But they run so much better. Anyway, that's what I do with this guy. The way I'm going is I got this fuel line right here. And you're just going to touch. And it kills the motor. So anyway, we'll call that a win, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. So stay tuned. From Hawkeye Marine, and please subscribe, and we'll see you later.